We are currently here at Powerhouse Muay Thai, located in Rawai in the south of Phuket. I have here the founder, Jack, and Jack is going to give us a quick tour of the place. Leave it to you.
Guys, come in. So yeah, this is our place. We have 3 Muay Thai classes running a day. The morning class is mixed between professionals and beginners. We have a pro team spar training every day at 2:30.
Pro team sparring every single day?
Not sparring, we have Monday, Wednesday, Friday is pro team sparring. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is where we drill techniques. We drill specific to guys who are in fight camps, depending on where someone's at. So I have 2 guys right now, they're both fighting Muay Thai fighters. So our drills the last couple of weeks have been more focused on how to tackle that kind of opponent and how to beat them. So the drills always vary, but we have a traditional Muay Thai class Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday is a bit more hybrid from like my style that I learned back home, as well as bringing like all of the Thai in England.
In England.
So, well,
how is the style different from England to Thailand?
I came up in an MMA gym, so we do a lot of drilling. But the style is different because, you know, like in Thailand, you have a pad man who looks after pretty much all of your training, whereas here we have the pad man. But I also think that the massive missing component in a lot of Thai gyms is the drilling aspects. This is how we bring skills from learning on the most basic level to sparring. Now, you can't learn something and then go straight to sparring. You can, but the learning curve is pretty flat. So what we like to do is find a middle ground where guys can drill techniques in a safe environment, controlled, so that there's no risk of getting hurt if you try something new. And then that allows them to really transfer that over much faster to their sparring, their fighting. So that's what we have, set days where we drill technique depending on where we're at.
Do you also use that same methodology for people who are beginners?
Yes, so we actually have the classes run at a similar time. So we have the beginners class. And they do a slightly simplified version of the drilling that we're doing. So yeah, we have our good beginners come in and say, would drill with the fighters in the afternoon. They would do a simplified version of the same drills so that all the staff know where they're at already. They can fine tune it again for the beginners. And it's just more digestible for those guys because it's a bit simpler.
So when someone is in fight camp, do you actually kind of like decide on certain drills that they're gonna repeat
Absolutely.
all over throughout the whole fight camp, and the intention is to then use that in the fight?
Yes. So.
Oh, that's so different.
We'll look at someone's like I said, we had 2 guys fighting, both fighting Muay Thai fighters. So we worked on drills. Like I look at their opponents first, figure out their strengths and weaknesses, and then I would devise some drills for the boys to work on, to better beat or to be able to manage their opponents. That's
way more intentional than like most Thai gyms here. They just kind of throw you in, and that's how you gain experience.
This is why I do it. You know, like I'm a foreign-run gym, so I'm not trying to compete in the same lane as all the other gyms on the island or in Thailand. In fact, for me, I wanted to go off in my own little way. And okay, right now it might not be as recognized, but we're getting good results. Our guys are winning good fights.
I've seen your fighters fight in Bangkok. It's very impressive.
And what's really nice is that it maybe not to the outside person, but in the fights you see moments of our drilling, moments of that stuff we've worked on that comes out in the fights and helps the guys win. So for me, it's a valuable tool that's overlooked by every other gym, which for me, I'm fine with that. And it gives us a way to separate ourselves from everybody else.
Very cool. So now let's talk about the train and stay accommodations at Powerhouse. If someone wants to come and train here, what is the process? I hear you can do all the application on the website?
Yes, so all of the information about our different tiers of train and stay packages are all on the website. So that's a good place to start, but if you need a quick response, Instagram's also really fast. So we normally reply within a few hours on Instagram. The website has to go for a slight system, so that might take a little bit longer. But about the packages themselves, we have many different tiers. Beginning the most basic package would be train, stay, and some food. 1 meal a day for the month. And that comes with a simple accommodation, shared bathroom, single bed, TV, Wi-Fi, fridge, aircon room. And then we have the next level up would be private room, private bathroom, 2 meals a day, and full access to the program. And then we also have off-site accommodation for the guys looking for a bit more comfort.
And what are the type of people who are applying? What are the demographics?
So we get we're getting a lot of first timers, a lot of beginners, because
Nice.
I think our content online shows great detail when we're doing our techniques, and the attention to detail here is something that's overlooked in most gyms, or whether it's overlooked or it's not achieved, but that's a lot. That's the main reason that we get a lot of guys come through, especially the lower level guys, because they need the care, they need the attention, and they can see that through our content or through their friends' reviews.
I love that. Nice. I also heard that there's the application program you mentioned.
So we have a accelerated fight camp. So this is for guys looking to make their first experience. So for me, when I first came to Thailand, I came with my best friend. We both made our first fight here. I had, in Thailand, your opponents are pretty up in the air. They don't match by weight or experience necessarily.
Yeah, hit or miss. Yeah.
So I had a good opponent, but evenly matched, and my friend had an unevenly matched fight. I had a great experience, he had a terrible experience. I continued the Muay Thai, and I'm here owning a business here 15 years later. He never trained again, never came back to Thailand again because his experience was so bad. So I wanted to do a fight camp to ensure that anyone who comes to Thailand has the best experience possible, so that they keep returning, they keep training Muay Thai, they find the love and their passion that I did from fight number one, and they don't have the experience my friend had. Now, the video call is more about managing expectations. So everyone has a different gauge on where they're at and whether they think they can fight or they can't fight. So it's up to me to manage expectations and take a read on, see where they're at realistically, because I know what it's like to fight out here, right? So I need to go, okay, we have the video call is to see if you're experienced enough, to see if you have the right mindset, and just see if you're a right fit for the program, because the Accelerated Fight Camp is looking for guys making their first fight, really, second fight in Thailand, or who've had no fights at all. We have other programs so the guys are more experienced, so sometimes when we have the video call, I find out they've had 5 professional fights, 10 professional fights.
And then would they still
They wouldn't go for that program, so this is why the video call's there. I can better direct them to something more suited to their skill level.
Nice. So this is very tailored. All of Powerhouse, the training when you're here already, and also.
Well, this is the advantage for us not being the biggest gym on the island.
You get very customized packages.
Absolutely. And
I love that.
We'd like to take care of people and ensure that they're actually going to get their money's worth, because I've trained at multiple gyms, poured loads of money in and had next to no results. I've also come back from Thailand being worse than I was before when I went out here. Look, that might be my own personal choices as well, but so we want to, what's most important is that people walk away having a good experience, having learned a lot, and desire to come back to here or to Thailand and pursue Muay Thai and continue.
Perfect. That was great. Yeah, that was amazing.